Welcome back to Room 57, the channel where we delve into the most chilling true crime cases from around the world. Today, we uncover the haunting story of one of the most unsettling crimes in recent American history, the case of Bryan Kohberger, a graduate student whose path led him to commit a horrific quadruple murder. The chilling murders of 4 college students in Idaho would spark a nationwide search and an investigation that lasted months before finally uncovering the truth. Behind the brutal killings, Bryan Kohberger, a seemingly ordinary student studying criminal justice, shocked the world when he was arrested for the murders of Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Morgan, Shauna Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin as a suspect with a background in criminology. Kohberger's case raises many unsettling questions. How could someone with an academic understanding of crime commit such a brutal act? How did he manage to evade capture for so long? What did this crime reveal about the deep psychological and emotional motivations driving him? Today, we will dive deep into this unsettling case, exploring the events that led to the brutal slayings, the investigation that brought the case to light, and the trial that would ultimately determine Kohberger's fate. Stick with us until the end as we untangle the complex story of Bryan Kohberger, a man whose outwardly normal life concealed a chilling darkness. Before we begin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more in-depth analyses of gripping true crime cases right here on Room 57. Now, let's dive into the chilling events that unfolded in the quiet town of Moscow, Idaho. Part 1. The gruesome murders. A quiet college town torn apart. It was November 13, 2022, when the town of Moscow, Idaho, was shaken to its core by a gruesome and senseless act of violence. 4 young college students, each with a promising future ahead of them, were brutally murdered in the early hours of the morning. The victims were Kaylee Goncalves, 21, Madison Morgan, 21, Shauna Kernodle, 20, and Ethan Chapin, 20. All 4 were students at the University of Idaho and were living in a shared house. In the quiet college town, the murders occurred in their residence, a 6-bedroom house located on King Road, a place that was typically filled with laughter and youthful energy. But that fateful night, it became the site of a brutal crime that would leave the community and the nation in shock. The killings were particularly chilling due to their nature. The victims were all stabbed multiple times with a large knife, and the manner in which they were killed appeared to be methodical and cold-blooded. The crime scene was horrific, with the bloodstains of the victims found throughout the house, including on the 2nd and 3rd floors where the students had been asleep. At the time of the attack, the level of violence and the brutality of the murder suggested a deep psychological disturbance in the mind of the killer. In a small town like Moscow, where crime rates were low and the community was close-knit, the horror of what had transpired seemed almost impossible to fathom.